Thank you for tuning into the Locker Room Talk podcast. Jason?
Hello, Jerusalem.
I think you already said Jerusalem.
Hello, Syria.
All right, Steve?
Hello.
All right, Jason, what's going on?
Well, as you all know, we made a gentleman's bet the other day. And the bet was that I would fucking rake Steve on the baseball field.
He didn't rake me.
And so the exact bet, which we'll have a video coming out, a little documentary coming out here pretty shortly, which will have video and visual evidence, visual and audio evidence of our agreement. And John, can you can be my notator right now and tell me what the agreement was?
So, Steve said
The notator.
there would be one at bat,
Correct.
full at bat that Jason would not be able to hit off him.
Correct. Put the ball in play.
Put the ball in play was
Put
actually
the ball in play.
And Jason put the ball in play.
I put the ball in
He
play.
wasn't allowed bunting.
I
He
didn't
didn't
butt.
need to butt.
No, I'm just saying that was the thing. He had to put the ball in play. He wasn't allowed to bunt.
So the bet was $100, and I put the ball in play, and Steve owes me $100. Then, being the nice friend I am, I said, "All right, Steve, we'll do it again. If I get another hit, you owe me $150. If you strike me out, you only owe me $50." The fucking asshole walked me 7 times before he struck me out.
He literally had the imaginary bases loaded.
Yeah. So I guess that's impressive. I guess it took taking him 5 batters to strike 1 out is good. He told me he could go D. And in the other documentary, in the other podcast, he was talking about how he should have went D2. And
I didn't say that.
I
didn't say how I should went D2. I said I was
Barely
good enough to go D2.
barely
If
good
not
enough
even good, I was definitely good enough to pitch D3.
He said he's really good enough to go D2, and I don't think he's really good enough to play for my fucking nephew's T-ball team.
Well, I haven't pitched in 3 years.
I haven't hit in 5.
Okay, I think hitting's easier to adapt than pitching.
Well, you shouldn't have been so cocky then.
Oh no, I learned my lesson.
I know you did.
Yeah,
I hit you.
He hit literally the tiniest dribbler past the
John,
pitcher's
what was
mouth.
my hit? It was a decent base hit.
No,
There it
what?
is.
Oh, don't. When you guys see the video, you're gonna see this
Why-
shit. This was a routine little ground ball.
Why don't you let John answer the question? Was it a hit?
It was a hit. Yeah.
It went.
It was
I
hit.
went past the mound, and you didn't. It went past you.
Yeah.
Whoever did shit, by the way.
That was me.
God damn it, Steve. I can barely breathe as it is with my fucking emphysema, but you want to add to that?
By the way, this
All
just
three of us
in.
can barely breathe. Right
I officially quit smoking.
Yeah, cold turkey in the middle of us playing football.
I quit
We were
smoking.
literally playing catch with football, and Jason just decided to stop smoking. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna last very long, but that's just me personally.
I think you could do it. There's people that just decide to stop. Do you crave them? Like, do you crave them or just do them to do them?
No, but just from here on out, Jason Greenwood has quit smoking. So
I'm pissed off that you went and looked that up. Could you still fucking do that?
you heard it here first, folks. Cold turkey.
You done with the fucking applause?
Yeah.
All right, so Steve, what do you want to talk about?
Besides getting raked.
Besides getting raked.
Raked.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you said something else.
No, that'd be inappropriate.
Fuck
you.
Well, actually, yeah, we can talk about how the new Avengers movie just completely shattered every single box office record
If you
already.
like Marvel, anything like me, go fucking watch that movie. I'm not gonna say anything about the movie because it's only been out for a fucking 5 days. But Jesus, cheese and rice. That was awesome. It's a hell of an experience. You'll fucking leave there definitely satisfied.
Honestly, by the time we even let this out, the movie probably been out for a while. So, if you don't spoil it, go ahead.
I'm not gonna talk spoilers.
It's not even gonna be a spoiler. If they haven't seen the movie by then they deserve it.
Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie, turn the podcast off right fucking meow. I'm about to talk spoilers.
You
Fucking
probably already turned it off by now. Anyways.
yeah, probably have. If you're at all familiar with the comic series Infinity War, that's the comic series they did with Thanos, the Infinity Gauntlet series. It's pretty similar. Thanos fucks them all up, and they still nerf him down a lot. They still make him a lot weaker than he actually is in the comics, and he fucks them up. If you're I'm about to geek the fuck out and nerd out, but if you're familiar with all the other movies, the Avengers movies, you'd be familiar with a line when Loki and Tony Stark are in Stark Tower, and Tony Stark says, "We have a Hulk," and then the Hulk beats the hell out of Loki. So the opening scene of the new Avengers movie, it's a distress call about a ship being attacked, an Asgardian ship. And pretty much Thanos in the Dark Order, Proxima Midnight, Ebony Maw, and Corvus Clay attack this ship and kill everybody. And he has Loki and he has Thor there, and they're asking for where the Infinity Stone is. One of the Infinity Stones, the Space Stone. So he's asking where it is, and Loki says, he tells Loki, "You don't have any chance." And Loki says, "We have a Hulk." And the Hulk jumps over Thor and starts fighting Thanos. And Thanos suns this motherfucker so bad. he starts kneeing him in his face, and he beats the shit out of him. I mean, you just go watch. I don't want to explain the whole thing.
Kind of feels like I'm on comic book men right now.
I mean, I love comic books. DC, quit while you're ahead, and it's sad because DC has better stories.
I know.
DC's
darker.
DC has better heroes, better villains.
I'm a Batman guy.
And better stories, and they've absolutely. The only thing they've done correctly is a couple Batman movies.
Christopher Nolan Batmans are incredible.
Shout out Heath Ledger, one of the best supporting role in all time.
Yeah, Joker was incredible.
The best supporting role of all time, in my opinion.
I mean, and Tom Hardy as Bane was really badass.
Another thing with Tom Hardy, we got Venom coming up.
I know.
That was really awesome.
I haven't seen anything for
the
it.
The preview looks fucking incredible.
I feel like the teaser. I think
they did fans wrong when they had that dude from that '70s show play fucking Venom in the Spider-Man 3.
Who?
The guy who plays
Fez?
No, I forgot his name, but he's the skinny guy. He's the photographer also in the third one. That's Tobey Maguire's competition.
I don't fucking remember.
But they have literally probably one of the worst casted parts to play a badass villain. I mean, Venom, in my opinion, is the most badass.
Carnage is the worst.
Carnage is badass
and too. That's in this villain in the new Venom movie. He fights Carnage.
Ooh,
and that's crazy that they're bringing him out already. Because in the comic books, Spider-Man teams up with Venom to beat Carnage. He still doesn't beat him. So Carnage is the same thing Venom is. He's a symbiote, the alien who gets attached to a serial killer instead of getting attached to a regular fucking dude. So yeah, he fucking loses his fucking mind. But yeah, back to Avengers. Like, there's definitely, they already said spoiler alert. The only people who live.
Yeah.
There's a shorter list of people who live than people who fucking die. Who lives? Captain America, Scarlet Witch, the Hulk, Iron Man, and Thor. That's it. The rest are dead. They kill fucking Groot.
That's fucked up.
He throws Gamora. This is crazy. To get the Soul Stone, he throws Gamora off a fucking cliff because he has to kill someone he loves to get the Soul Stone. He throws her off a fucking cliff and she dies. And there's a speculation like pre-snap and pro-snap. So like after he snaps his finger, half the fucking universe goes to hell. Half everyone starts dissolving. It's a really sad scene with Peter Parker, Tom Holland, who because of spider senses, he knows he's gonna die. And he's portrayed to be like 16 in the movie. So we start saying, Mr. Stark, I don't want to go. Mr. Stark, I'm sorry. And grabs him. He dies. And then so everyone's dead. And Thanos' big thing was, he said, I want to watch the sunrise knowing half the universe is gone. So after he snaps his finger, half the universe dies. And he fucking goes and shows him on some planet watching the sunrise. And I mean, there's actually a picture. Someone actually passed out at the end of that movie. A huge Marvel fan. I was speechless. I loved every second of it. I'm just glad Iron Man lived. He's my favorite. And the post-credit scene's fucking awesome because it cuts to New York and Nick Fury. I can't remember the other girl's name. Both agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We're driving through New York, and these cars start crashing and stuff. And he's like, "What the fuck's going on?" So he gets out of his car and he goes up to the car to see if the guy's all right. No one's there. And he looks behind him, and a helicopter crashes into a skyscraper. And then he knows because he looks at the other agent. And she starts dissolving. And he knows what happened. So he pulls out a pager. And I'll explain why it's a pager. And he presses a couple buttons, and then he starts dissolving, and he says, "Oh fuck!" And before the K comes out, he disappears. And then it zooms in on the pager, and everyone started going crazy in the theater. And Captain Marvel's symbol pops up, so they're bringing her into it. Yeah, because she helps them beat Thanos. And the reason why it's a pager is because the Captain Marvel movie that's coming out, it's placed in the 80s. That's when she fucking was like formed and stuff. That's what she has as a pager. She has a cell phone.
But aren't they supposed to bring? I know
she's coming, and Adam Warlock is coming.
But I heard the Guardians come back, and there's a few other people.
This is the thing.
How does that happen?
Well, it's a post snap. So everyone who died post snap, I will come back probably with the time stone.
Because the Guardians of the Galaxy are.
They have another movie coming out. They're gonna come out. Everyone who died pre snap before he snapped his fingers are dead forever.
Who died pre-snap?
Loki and Gamora. They're fucking gone.
Okay.
Which is sad because everyone loves Loki and everyone loves Gamora.
Yeah, and
Gamora's kind of a bitch though. So
I love her.
So all the other ones are coming back. There's just
we think
they'll come back. Do you realize how much market? And this is about making money too. And you know, if they kill off.
I read the fucking comics. I know what happens, but I just don't know what they're gonna do with it because it was different than the fucking.
Yeah.
Because they made him a lot more weaker than what he is, and he still fucked them all up.
Right.
All of them he fucked them all up. There was a point where there was 6 of them on him, and he just destroyed all of them. He crumbles the moon and throws it at him, for Christ's sake. It's fucking awesome. It's really good. But the Captain Marvel fucking teaser was fucking awesome. It zoomed in on the Pazer and they started blinking with their symbol, and I got like chills. It was fucking dope as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so in the comics, she helps defeat him, and she becomes a new Captain America.
Yeah, but I know doesn't Captain America die at some point too?
Either him.
He pisses me off.
I don't like Captain America.
I don't like Captain America.
But this movie you will like him because he's no Madcap. He's not all American now. He has like a beard. He's all black, like black uniform. He looks fucking dope.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, I seen that. He looks pretty cool.
He has 2 shields that have like blades on him. Yeah, he's pretty sweet. I'm just pissed they killed fucking Groot.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck did Groot ever do to anybody?
Everyone loves Groot. Thor gets really, really strong in this. Thor's easily the strongest Avenger now.
Really?
Oh yeah, by a landslide.
He's fucking.
They'll bring Groot back.
Yeah, they give him he has a new axe called Stormbreaker. He fucks them all up. Peter Dinklage is in the fucking movie. He's a troll. He's like 18 feet tall. He's a troll. Ironically enough, the fucking midget's tall.
Why'd they make? What?
They CGI'd his face on the dude.
That's pretty funny.
Other than that, I'm excited. I'm just excited. We'll see where they go. Obviously, the Captain Marvel, and then the next Avengers is going to be the last one in this universe, and they'll start a new one. It was awesome. It was really fucking cool. Fuck you, DC. Get your shit together.
I know.
What DC did wrong, what Marvel did right, is they made fucking individual movies to make character development up to the fucking Avengers films. DC went straight into Justice League.
I know.
It's fucking stupid. We'd have no background on Flash, no background on fucking Aquaman, no background on Cyborg.
Aquaman pisses me off as a superhero.
Yeah, he's dumb.
He's pointless.
And in the fucking comic books, the leader, whoever makes the fucking Justice League's Martian Manhunter, him and Green Lantern, they're huge in it. They're not even in it. It's fucking dumb.
Didn't they make the Green
They did
Lantern
the Green
gay
Lantern movie
too?
with Ryan Reynolds, and it's one of the worst movies ever made on this fucking earth.
I'm glad he became Deadpool.
Yeah,
Deadpool's amazing.
Awesome.
Deadpool's amazing.
Yeah, they do that perfectly.
That's Marvel too, right? Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deadpool, X-Men.
Do you think they're gonna throw him in the Avengers?
No, and he's with Fox still.
Oh, okay.
They're trying to work on a contract though, so he gets over there.
Oh,
They own him still, like how Sony owned Spider-Man for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
They finally got him over here. Thank God.
That'd be pretty. Deadpool, in my opinion, Deadpool.
That's why the X-Men movies are so trash because they don't like Marvel doesn't own them.
Yeah.
That's dumb. Like, that's dumb that they did it like that.
If they owned them, because they would probably make the Avengers movie because they're in the comics.
Yeah.
Because Thanos kills Wolverine in the comic book. He kills, and Silver Surfer is like a huge part of it. He fucks Thanos up.
I love Silver Surfer.
Yeah, he's cool.
The Fantastic Four. They
Those are
should
another horrible train wreck of the movie. They're remaking it though.
You know, it was a good
Yeah.
movie, Logan.
Logan's awesome.
I never watched
That was a
Logan.
great fucking
Yeah,
movie.
Logan's dope.
Nah, because my friend blew the fucking ending for me too. I have a friend
it
that
was
blows
sad,
movies.
It was
for me.
sad, pretty sad ending.
Yeah, I know. I watched the final thing of it when he died, and I'm like, wow.
Good fucking movie though.
Hugh Jackman. Can we all agree that Hugh Jackman's one of the most underrated actors out there?
He's the best Wolverine.
He can sing. He does stage performing. He does
pretty good
movies.
actor,
Yeah, I think he's a good actor. He's a cool
He's
dude too.
he's one of the best actors out there. How many? He does Broadway musicals, and I mean Broadway.
Chris Evans does Broadway too.
Chris Evans is a phenomenal actor too.
Yeah, he is.
It's,
He went from not another teen movie to being Captain fucking America.
I know.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I think if you act on Broadway, you're automatically in some of the best acting conversations. If you were a successful actor on Broadway,
Vin Diesel started on Broadway.
Vin
He
Diesel,
has?
He started there.
Wow.
Almost positive.
he's such a bad actor though. I find
He's
Vin,
just like a cheesy like.
He's Groot, so show some respect.
I am Groot.
That's weird too. That Vin Diesel's Groot.
I like it.
That's just weird to me.
On the red carpet, he wore a white suit that had like vines coming out of it.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's actually pretty dope.
Bradley Cooper's a good actor
I love
too.
Bradley.
Bradley Cooper's awesome. Fucking Rocket Raccoon.
Oh yeah, I mean Bradley Cooper though.
Rocket's a fucking cunt.
I love Rocket.
I love him, but he's a cunt.
Yeah, no, he's fucking talk shit.
Bradley Cooper, that's another guy. You could put him in any role and he can play it, and he's awesome.
He literally was in The Hangover, and he was also Chris Kyle. So yeah.
American Sniper
I
is a
forgot
good
to use
movie.
Chris Kyle.
Yeah.
The one thing I didn't like about the American Sniper movie, it was just it felt like it was there. I know Chris Kyle is a hero, but it felt like it was more of a hero picture than an actual true story.
One of my buddies, who has a job, said they knew him.
One of my buddies who has a job.
Said they knew him, and a lot of people didn't like him because he had
He was a
he had
dick.
no ROAs at all over there.
I heard he was a dick.
I mean, most of them don't.
I know.
Like he accused Jesse Ventura. You know this? You
I
familiar with this?
don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about he had no, like he could do it. That guy could do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Really?
Don't quote me because I don't fucking know. That's what
Yeah.
I'm told.
But no,
I mean, most of them, kind of get the green light.
yeah, he accused Jesse Ventura of like harassing him, throwing.
Dude, Jesse
picking a fan.
Ventura is
I'm a Jesse Ventura fan.
He's a fuck.
If that guy ran for president, I'd vote for him.
Why?
because if you ever listen to that guy talk and his like policies and ideas.
I've watched his fucking conspiracy theories. And
Well, that's
I want to beat my face off a wall.
Well, I mean, that guy's been in government, so obviously he does have somewhat of an idea that shit's hidden.
I think he's just fucking.
I like him.
I'm a Ventura guy. I mean, it's
shit myself.
like I'm not real big into conspiracies, but there's shit that they read that he's read up on, and he has proof that
I don't know, man.
He definitely can show you that they knew some shit about 9/11.
I don't like believing conspiracies, but I don't know, dude. There's just some shit that's just.
There's a few conspiracies that I mean, I definitely think JFK was killed by more than one person, or tried to be killed by more than one person.
Didn't his records just get released? Didn't all that classified shit?
Some of it,
not even close to what you would want to read.
Some of it. I mean, it definitely showed that there could be conspiracy. There was a paper in there, a document saying that the government was trying to frame Martin Luther King for buying prostitutes. I guess Martin Luther King actually had a pretty bad history of fucking prostitutes. Yeah.
I don't care. I don't believe or care about that.
Yeah,
that dude did a lot.
But I'm not saying like that. I don't think it's
the
true.
First I've ever heard.
But
yeah, me too. I don't believe that for a second.
No, here I'll pull it up.
I don't care.
But no, there's a lot of stuff that people would try to frame each other for.
People try to frame everyone. People try to soil everyone's reputation.
That's
people
exactly
don't believe in what
do.
you're doing. They'll try to soil it. Like another perfect example, which I don't fucking agree with at all, is the NFL draft just happened, and one of the quarterbacks, Josh Allen, said something dumb on Twitter in high school 5 years ago.
He said a lot of dumb shit.
What do you say? Do you have a quote? I don't know what he said.
He said something on long lines. He's pretty racist.
Can you give me a quote?
I don't know, but I know he said faggot a bunch.
Okay.
But I don't know.
He said faggot 5 years ago, and they're trying to, because he's about to do something great right now. Someone who went to school with him was bringing it up.
Okay, I was incorrect in what I said.
He said a very childish Twitter. It was like,
I think that is the stupidest thing ever.
No,
dude.
I mean I agree. I'm just saying, like, he was saying some pretty foul shit.
But that's like saying anyone who's been
I mean,
never said anything bad.
He was like 14.
He was young.
Yeah, he's a fucking dumb kid.
Doesn't mean it's right. But
it doesn't make it right. But like, it's not. Why are you gonna hold it against a kid who's in the NFL now? Like,
just pissed off because he's doing something great.
Yeah, I was wrong.
I hate that like the teams are like, oh, we're not gonna let that. Like,
I mean, the Browns just drafted someone who fucking
he's got a rap
ran
sheet.
from the cops.
His excuse was not fucking to rape someone. He said I didn't rape her because I was far too high to even know what I was doing. That Callaway guy from Florida.
Okay, that dude does. That's a lot different than Josh Allen.
At least he's on.
I know.
That dude's like actually got a criminal record, not like just some.
Yeah, that dude is. He's a first round talent who was an idiot. So kind of a steal.
So, it says here Martin Luther King had multiple alleged affairs, and the FBI followed him, and he walked out on many known orgies.
He walked out.
They would suppose there were rumors that they have orgies here. That's what I'm reading, and they would see him walk out.
I'm glad that the FBI had nothing better to do than follow him.
Well, no, because FBI. I mean, if they try to get dirt on people, they try to get dirt on people, and obviously they.
I know, but like, I'm glad they didn't have anything better going on than seeing if he was having orgies or not.
Yeah, but these are files that were released, and this is not even related to JFK files. It's just funny they released that shit with the JFK files. I mean, because he died in '68, and Kennedy was killed in '63. Kind of weird.
I didn't know that. I thought he died before that.
But I don't know, the conspiracy things. I mean, I think there's some parts of 9/11 that they definitely knew about. Like, I definitely think they could have prevented some shit. Who was that piece of shit comedian that claimed that he was supposed to be in one of the towers? He was on the show The League. It was Steve something.
He said he was in the towers.
He claimed
Seth MacFarlane and Mark Wahlberg were supposed to be on a plane.
Yeah.
That was.
But there was a piece of shit guy who claimed
They're
that
supposed to be on the planes.
Yeah, and Family Guy, they have to actually make an episode.
They both missed the plane.
Yeah, and Family Guy, they make an episode. They're talking something about 9/11's talking, and Stewie and Brian go, "Yeah, man, we're supposed to be on that plane."
Damn.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane's agent told him the wrong time or something like that.
No, I think he was drunk. He was hungry.
Or it was Mark Wahlberg's agent told him. It was one of those two guys. Their agent told them the wrong time. They showed up. They literally watched their plane take off.
I love Mark Wahlberg, but didn't he also say if he was on the plane, he would have stopped it?
I don't believe. I don't know. I need quotes on that before I fucking go ahead and believe that.
Did you ever watch the United '93 movie?
Yeah, you get goosebumps.
It's a tearjerker, man. Like, you sit there and you're
whatever happened.
Yeah,
we'll never know. I have different beliefs to what other people. I don't think. I think there's other shit involved in that. I don't think it's cut and dry as what you think it is. I don't know how two guys with box cutters take over a fucking plane full of how many people.
I mean, I don't know. It's there.
Yeah. I know people, not everyone are the same, but if there's two guys with box cutters versus 40 people, people are going to get go after them and fucking take them up.
They also had bombs strapped to them.
I don't know.
That's what they say.
I know how you can't get a bomb in TSA. Even back then, you couldn't get a bomb past TSA. I'm sorry.
I know.
Now first thing now, if I'm not trying to act cocky, but if someone told me they had a weapon on a plane now, I would fucking be like, yeah, the fuck you do. There's no way you can get anything past TSA now. That place is, dude, it's fucking nuts.
The last
Which
thing,
I'm not mad about.
Yeah.
I'd rather take 30 extra minutes in fucking security to know I'm safe.
I agree.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more.
It is so fucking annoying.
Remember when do you guys remember?
Worth it. I mean, it makes sense.
There was people who attempted to have a terror attack. It was a liquid bomb. They put it in a Gatorade bottle.
We can't bring liquids on the planes no more.
That's why.
My girlfriend just fucking got on a flight a couple days ago. They confiscated her fucking perfume because it was liquid. I was like, oh.
That's so annoying though, dude. Like,
I don't care. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
I agree.
I just hate flying, bro. I have such bad anxiety when I fly.
I've only went.
I just don't like
once.
planes. Like that, I don't know.
So much can go wrong.
Like, it's just a giant metal tube in this.
I mean,
Just imagine if a bird flies in the engine.
Statistically, it is safer to fly than drive.
Yeah, I know. I know that, but like, I don't know, dude.
I don't know. I feel better with my life in my hand.
Like all
than
those planes in
someone else.
Malaysia that just kept fucking disappearing. That shit was
At
like.
least you're not
Don't
flying
go
over
to
the
fucking
Bermuda.
Malaysia.
Yeah,
I would
just
never.
don't fly over the
I
Bermuda.
would never fly in an airline that's like not like.
I'm flying like American or Southwest or fucking like Air Canada or something like that.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna.
Air Japan.
I flew on a.
What did you fly when you went to fucking Japan?
Oh yeah,
I've
I
never
forgot
been
you
to
went to
Japan.
Japan.
We went to somewhere over there.
Oh, when I went to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude. I don't know.
Air Hong Kong.
No, I don't know. I really don't remember. Might have been, I think it was like United.
How long were you at Hong Kong? Wasn't it like a week or 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was like a week and a half or some shit.
I mean, is it fun there?
How long was that flight?
Yeah, it was
Bob?
pretty cool. It was like 16 hours.
Yeah, it's a fucking stroll.
It was like 16 there and like 14 back.
You went the opposite way, right? You went west. You went west there and west back.
We went west there.
I couldn't see you going east back. I see you going over California back. It'd be simpler, I think.
Yeah, I think we did.
Oh.
Yeah, because we went over Alaska and shit.
Yeah.
I think. I don't remember. I remember we went west though.
Wanna know what pisses me off? Why is Iceland green and Greenland's fucking ice?
Because they did that to throw off people.
Pisses me off.
Yeah, when people discovered Iceland, they're like, "Hey, let's call it Iceland. One will come here," and they named the place Greenland to trick people into going to Greenland. That's how it worked.
I think like Finland owns Greenland.
I don't know. I just know I'm pissed off about the names.
I mean, I wasn't at the fucking meeting, so I don't know.
Clever.
I mean, I guess
Like,
it's not like there was Twitter back then. It's not like they were like alerting the masses.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was watching a thing on History Channel, and they were saying how the Vikings were actually the first people to discover, like, Iceland and all that, and actually discover, like, the northern part of North America. So Christopher Columbus Day is kind of a fucking joke. That guy was crazy.
Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
He came to
Literally came
North
here.
America and killed everybody.
He's
I know.
responsible for more kills, for more deaths than Adolf Hitler.
Really?
Yeah.
He's literally like wiped out
a lot more deaths.
He like wiped out.
I was not aware of
fucking-
that. Wow.
What?
I didn't
Google
know.
it.
I
Did
knew
you-
he killed a lot of people. I didn't know he was responsible.
Google that. I want the death toll. Google it.
Okay. It wasn't Hitler's Jewish estimation. They said it was 6 million confirmed, but they said it'd be up to 9 million for Jews.
Christopher Columbus. I mean, he
He
was
literally like wiped out. He like
responsible for
wiped out. I mean, it's kind of like diseases.
wiped out a lot of them over.
It's not like killing them though.
At the same time, what country hasn't been taken by invasion? I mean, that's how shit happens. You go to a country, you take it. I'm saying it was right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah, no numbers.
No.
It's saying here.
Give Steve one simple task. You can't fucking do it.
No, it didn't say it. Here, I'll just say.
Google how many deaths is Christopher Columbus responsible for?
I promise it's not hard.
Google it.
Hang on, I'm looking it up right now.
Did he went to the islands first, didn't he?
Yeah, didn't he find like Cuba and all that shit?
Yeah, and then he went to Mexico and pushed their shit in.
They had weapons. That's why.
Dude, Aztecs and like the Mayans are fucking wild. Those civilizations are insane.
He's responsible for killing 250,000 Indians.
That's okay. Well, that's nowhere close to Hitler. So
Yeah. That's not close.
Hitler did that in like a day.
That's not accurate, Steve.
Oh well. I'll tell this website that it's fake news. But it's crazy.
Speaking of the Mayans, when's the world gonna end?
Never.
Prediction, both of you. When's the world gonna end?
It's not going to happen in our lifetime.
I agree.
I hope not.
By natural, I'm saying natural causes.
Oh,
not
Yellowstone volcano is gonna blow up.
Not war.
I've actually Googled that and like how the destruction would go, and it wouldn't be as bad as everyone thinks.
Yeah, I know they said the
ice caps
cloud would
ice
cover-
caps melting would be the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, what would happen?
Floods, massive floods. Yes.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, but if Yellowstone goes, it's just like the cloud's gonna cover like 2/3 of the states.
Instead of go all the way to Chicago.
Yeah, but like
We're cool.
Yeah, but
the biggest thing that would it would just
economically we're fucked.
yeah that'd be like the biggest impact. But like
Everywhere on this country, everywhere on this world would come to our aid. Something like that.
Puerto Rico.
I don't know.
Well, they can't. They
I'm
can't see
joking,
it
I
in
know,
fucking
yeah.
power because
They probably
joking.
wouldn't. They'd probably just push our shit in.
Puerto Rico, like yeah,
Literally,
you're
we'd
not
probably
coming
just like Russia would probably just be like, all right, let's push their shit in.
let's go take America. And obviously you can end any day with fucking war. I'm just saying like naturally.
Like naturally, like people are dead, or like the world's just
the world goes to shit.
like
I'm saying a couple thousand more years.
oh shit, I don't know, man. We're probably gonna be out of water by like 2000,
How do you run out of water? It's rain.
like drinkable water,
you can
like
never.
fresh water.
Okay, how? Tell me how.
How?
I thought.
Like look at the lakes and shit that are like don't have the water in it anymore. Because
What?
water's not like a renewable resource.
Sure it is.
Water's a renewable resource. You can make water.
No, when it rains, precipitation.
But where do you think that water comes from? The lake.
It comes from the oceans. It comes from everywhere.
But
Yeah, you can't drink salt water. You can't survive off drinking salt water.
Yeah, sure. If you boil it, sure you can.
I don't think that's fucking accurate.
Yeah. You ever watch any Man vs. Wild? You boil water until you fucking get it clean.
Yeah, clean it, but I'm saying to
Yes.
drink salt
If
water.
I get a fucking gallon of salt water and I boil it, I can now drink it.
so that
You
water.
realize salt water like is not. You're not supposed to
Google
drink
it,
salt
Steve.
water.
What do you want me to Google?
I know. Dehydrated.
What's the exact thing?
Can you drink salt water if you boil
Can
it?
can you survive? I'm not saying you can't drink it, but I'm saying can you like survive off that?
If you get to get it
I don't think you can survive off that.
You boil it 24/7.
Drinking salt water can be deadly to humans. Human kidneys
Weird.
can only make urine
Well, he read
that
like
is
a
less
one
salty than salt water. Therefore, to get rid of the excess salt taken by drinking seawater, you have to urinate more water than you drink. Eventually, you die of dehydration. Let me see now if you boil it.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
But yeah, no, that's
I know you can't drink salt water. It's fucking horrible for
humans cannot drink. Oh yeah, you can't do it.
you. You're fucking.
That's
It
fucking
says,
weird.
Must be okay. Overcome the terms 200 into fresh water to remove dissolve salt. This may seem okay. So it says that may seem as easy as just boiling some water in a pan. Capturing the steam is considering back in the water. Oh yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, suck my whole dick
Yeah,
down.
no, yeah, you can. If you boil the water,
yeah.
it kills the salt in it.
Yeah, because I'm not a fucking
Kills the
retard.
salt.
It gets rid of it.
Dissolves the salt.
Dumbass. Watch Bear Grylls more. Christ. It's my whole childhood watching him. It's getting ready.
You know, we'll do that in the next episode. A Doomsday Prepper special.
I remember you're a prepper. Yeah.
Yeah.
I 100% mix. Me and John we have firm belief. I'm not trying to be a dick. Steve couldn't help us out at all.
Yeah, I could.
No, you can't.
Well, hey,
I'm an extra pair of hands.
We'll
wait
save
for
this-
it the
we'll save
next
this for the
episode.
next episode.
Well, no, I'm an extra pair of hands.
Well, we're doing 2 episodes today, so I'm
Well, no,
not
that's
too.
just gonna fire me up.
You have no idea how excited I am for this episode to end, so I can talk about that. I know it sounds really fucked up, but I'm really excited to talk about that now.
We got about a
I'm
half.
an extra pair of hands. I don't know how.
We got about a half an hour left, so you know we'll kill some time. What do you want to talk about? You want to get serious?
Yeah, let's get serious.
Let's get serious. All right.
I mean, the world ending's not serious enough, man.
How about this this opioid epidemic?
Don't know why you looked at me. A. B. Yeah, it sucks, and it can be explained within a minute. I can explain it within a minute.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so what happens is fucking people like pills, right?
Yeah.
They're fucking expensive though, correct?
Correct.
Pills are really expensive. $1 per milligram most of the times. If it's a cheap price, $1 per milligram, people will tax it more and they'll put more money on it. So you're paying fucking $2 per milligram. And then people fucking start doing pills and they run out of money and then people fucking go to Opanas. You know, Opanas are a really, really, really strong fucking Percocet. It's like a Percocet on
Like
steroids.
fentanyl. Or people
It's
like,
not even close to fentanyl, but it's Percocet on steroids, and that's really, really fucking expensive. You're talking 3 times the dollar per fucking milligram then. So people run out of money, and they can't do that shit no more, so they go, hey, look at this heroin, it's really, really cheap, and they'll get me high as fuck. And there you go. There's your opioid epidemic in 1 fucking minute.
That was less than a minute, I think.
There it is.
Yeah, I can't really get in the pills. I have never taken any. I mean, Adderall when I was younger, just because I actually had to.
You still need that shit.
No, I don't.
Yeah, but then fucking people will do heroin, and heroin is so fucking strong. You don't need hardly none, and it's dirt cheap.
Heroin is ruining.
But back then, heroin was actually not as bad as it is now.
No, because there are people putting fucking fentanyl in it.
Like heroin.
You know, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere. I don't know. Don't quote me on the fucking size.
Cool.
Shut up. Like 1 gram,
Wow.
like I think like an ounce of fentanyl could kill like a city block. That's how strong it is.
Dude, that's insane.
Google that. I don't know if that's the right measurement, but I know it's like a certain measurement could kill like a whole city block of people. That's how strong it is. They'll give people fentanyl in hospitals, but it's like microscopic amounts.
Like I said, I know it's used for like
How you
to
spell
help
it?
people that are dying.
I don't know.
It's FENTANYL, I think.
It's literally it's heroin on steroids. So imagine that.
But it's like legal heroin.
Can fentanyl kill a city block?
I don't think Google's just.
That's a dumbass fucking way to put it, dude.
Just put how much fentanyl. I don't know, but yeah, it's
And then it just
Holy shit!
yeah, wow.
what?
Fentanyl. Oh yeah, it says that you get, enough doses can kill all of New York and New Jersey.
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
it's really strong, dude. It's fucking nuts.
It killed Prince.
R.I.P. Prince. I love
I
Prince.
didn't know he died from fentanyl.
Me either. Purple Rain.
It says fentanyl, the powerful opioid that killed Prince.
Powerful what?
Powerful what?
Opioid?
Opioid.
Opioid? Whatever the fuck it is.
Opiate.
Opioid?
Yeah. If someone sneaks a cocaine line of fentanyl into your fucking,
It's game over.
you're dead, dude. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
That's insane, man.
That's why it's literally playing roulette every time you put that needle in your arm. It's not worth it. Listen,
this is what I think exactly should happen. This is how, and people are not gonna like this fucking answer. Playing that right now. Hot take incoming. Hot take fucking incoming.
Hot
If you get
take
offended,
alert.
turn this off.
Hot take alert.
They should make every single drug legal, and here's why.
Oh fuck.
If listen,
I said they
listen,
should make coke legal.
listen, shut up. I'm talking.
You're right.
They should make every single drug legal, and here's why. You make every drug legal. This is what happens in the first 24 hours. The cartel shuts down. And here's what happens in the next couple of weeks. Fucking people who fucking start ODing. Okay, then you're gonna start ODing.
We're weeding out the weak ones.
Yeah, that's that. This is what happens. I mean, listen. This is my logic. If you make meth legal, I'm still not gonna want to fucking do it.
I'm not gonna go do heroin because it's legal tomorrow.
I know. I'm not gonna want to do heroin now because it's illegal. I don't want to do fucking black tar heroin when it's fucking legal. Whatever. All right, it's another thing. You supply clean needles, so it starts stopping spreads of diseases and shit. Supply clean needles. Let them fucking do it. Give them fucking sanctuaries where they can go get high in peace. Let them fucking do that. If they're gonna die eventually, they're gonna die regardless. They're gonna do it if they want to do it. It's the same thing with fucking the gun law. Fucking I make guns illegal. Fucking ban every gun on this face of the earth. If I want a fucking gun bad enough, I'm gonna find one.
Yeah, and
the fucking
you're
truth of it.
establishing a black market, and you're gonna make crime stronger.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying if you fucking make drugs legal, the black market and the cartel goes to fucking shit.
Yeah, I think that. I agree.
You just pissed off every liberal in the world. That offended me.
It's just true. I mean, if are you gonna do meth? If I have meth and it's legal, I want to do it.
If you pulled meth out of your pocket right now and you started smoking that shit or snorting it, I would just look at you and be like, dude, get the fuck away.
Can you snort meth?
You can't snort. Yeah.
I don't know. I've never even seen meth. I don't know if meth
People
even looks.
snort-
How do you?
It's
is
a
it
crystal.
normally
You can
injected? Is it
get-
normally
you-
injected?
No, it's a crystal.
Oh, you smoke it then.
You can smoke it and
Smoke
you can
meth?
snort
Smoke it
it.
and
Oh
inject
yeah,
it.
like crystal meth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's probably good. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. I'm really clueless when it comes to it.
I've never seen meth in person. The only drugs
I know Dog the Bounty Hunter hates ice.
the only drugs I've seen in person was heroin.
I've not seen heroin in person either.
I've seen it 3 or 4 times. It's
like yellowish, brownish.
Well,
You can snort heroin too. It's a
I'm not
powder
gonna
drug.
mention where I seen this because it's kind
Monsters.
of where I make money. If that's a hint.
I promise I was this close to saying the name of the bar.
I mean, we've said it before.
But,
if they use context clues,
But I walk in the bathroom and I see this guy face down on the floor, and right away I'm like, "Holy shit!" I think he's dead, or he's a homeless guy sleeping. And I flip him. He's butt ass naked. No, not butt. I mean, he has coat on, but his pants are down around his ankles. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. I mean, I think he was shooting up and pooping at the same time. But he's on his stomach, and I turn him on his back, and I look at him, and his eyes roll in the back of his head, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, no, and then I put him back on his stomach, but
Bad move.
just leave them the fuck.
well, no, but I'm wondering what the fuck's going on, and I look over, and on top of the toilet paper,
This is why I'm not doing anything with Steve in the bullshit. Go
But
ahead.
no, I this is what happened. So what happened? He had the toilet paper roll. He had his heroin needle in his back stash heroin right next to it. So I took that. I put it on the.
You touched the needle.
Yeah, I
You're
didn't touch.
fucking-
No, I
you're
didn't
a
touch the
fucking
needle. I
idiot.
touched. I didn't. Why would I pick it up by the needle?
Well, I mean the fucking.
He had
thing in general.
I wouldn't
the.
touch that
I
thing
wouldn't.
at all.
I wouldn't be within 5 feet of that shit.
But I had to get out of the way, so I got out of the way.
kick it.
What?
Kick it.
Why do you have to get out of the way for? What are you gonna do?
I
for
don't know,
that
dude.
guy?
I was just
Do you have
reacting.
Narcan on you?
Well,
Call
no.
911. Like what?
I know I did, but what happened? And then there's a guy I work with. Oh shit! Well, it happened at my work. And he came down there and he had to go to the bathroom. We see what's going on, and we started doing CPR and chest compressions on this guy, and it saved his life. I mean, the Andre, this guy saved his life, and it really fucked with me. And then it happened, and it actually happened again. This time I didn't walk in on it, but another guy I work with walked in on it, and I happened to be going to the bathroom, and this guy didn't make it.
Good.
And it's but it's a scary situation because when you die, when you die of heroin, you look like an ass. I mean, you do.
This is gonna piss a lot of people off. But when people overdose, I literally couldn't care.
I care in a way, and I don't.
I don't. I sound like a really selfish motherfucker. I don't care.
Because when people say addiction's a disease, that's bullshit. That you don't. So I can't pick. Hey, I want Lou Gehrig's disease. Is that a choice?
Addiction.
I mean, you could give yourself Lou Gehrig's disease.
If you want.
You could literally shoot that up.
Addiction
no.
is like a chemical imbalance.
Yeah.
You can't choose that to have cancer. You can choose to fucking shoot yourself up with a needle.
Like, I 100% agree that it's got to be impossible to get off heroin, but why are you on it in the first place?
I know. Like, why? What makes you think it's a good idea?
Impossible. There's a lot of people who get off heroin.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it's got to be hard as fuck. I've never been addicted to heroin, so I don't know. But like,
Don't start it to begin with.
that's why. Yeah, I just like, come on, bro.
The best way to not get off heroin is not start it.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. I just don't see what's fucking. I barely like getting my blood drawn. I don't see what's like enticing about sticking a needle in my fucking arm.
Yeah, me either.
No, but like seriously, dude, fuck that, man. That's insane.
Smoke fucking pot.
And yeah, I was just telling John. I mean,
If you need a drug that bad, go fucking smoke weed.
I know.
If you need to fucking have something else help, if you need a chemical that bad, do weed.
I think if they had to pick two drugs that legalize, it should be marijuana and cocaine.
Yeah, but like he said earlier, coke's getting mixed with shit too much nowadays.
Yeah, I know, but if you legalize it and you're actually having people make
People ain't
clean
able to afford
cocaine,
it. That's gonna cause more crime. So that's another contradiction.
Yeah.
People are not gonna be able to afford cocaine. That's gonna raise the crime rate.
Yeah.
Stealing, robbery, and all that
People
shit.
already can't afford coke.
But if they make it legal, people have better access to it. Oh,
No,
fuck.
you're right.
I like people who haven't tried it before are gonna try it and like it, want more, and not be able to afford it. And that's gonna raise the crime rate. So there's fucking there's contradictions, obviously, but
I mean, there was someone very close to
cocaine
me.
is it's a rich man's drug.
I mean, you guys know who it was, but I'm not going to mention it just out of respect. I mean, someone very, 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 very close to me did crystal meth, and it changed the person. I didn't recognize it was that person all the time, and sometimes I would talk to him and I realized it was the real dude. That was him, you know. And there's one time I found it when I was a little kid, and I brought it up to somebody, and just saying, it's just drug. If you have doing meth and heroin is just smoking crack. I got no sympathy for you. I mean,
You're pretty much just saying fuck you. To your family.
You're taught to not do that, and even if you know people are doing it around you, your parents or your uncle or your friends, try to get them help. But I mean, it's just stupid. What makes you think putting a needle in your arm is satisfying? Go with like the.
How did that even make sense? Are you booing Steve or are you
Booing drugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, something I want to piggyback off of that too. I have zero. Like if you drive drunk, you're a piece of shit.
Yes.
I have zero.
I mean, I lost my aunt to a drunk driver.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that, dude. You booing me or you booing?
Booing drunk drivers, you're fucking retarded.
Dude, that's the most selfish shit in the world.
I know, because I don't care if
they never get hurt.
If you drive drunk, I could literally give a fuck if you fucking die. But if you kill if you're killing someone else,
you're fucking
a
piece
fucking
of shit.
family.
That's so fucked, bro. That's like you're dead.
That should be. You should
And
charge
people-
for
and
murder.
I know
You should
plenty
get
of-
charged for murder.
Yeah, I mean,
And people do it all the
don't.
time. And I mean, they're not bad people. Just making
it's just sad because like we know plenty of people too that do it regularly. I don't think it's like a problem.
I know. There's this one fucking thought around here to puts it on fucking Snapchat and thinks it's funny.
It's just fucking like Because they never get hurt. It's never them. They always.
Right? No, that's true. They never die.
I drove
Fucking shout out
once,
Gabriel
buzzed.
James. Drunk driver hit
hated it.
him.
Really? I didn't know that guy.
Who hit him?
I didn't know he got hit by a drunk driver.
Oh yeah, Gabe was hit by a drunk driver.
Yeah.
I just didn't know the guy was drunk.
I'm almost positive the guy was drunk.
Like, case in point, he got really.
And
fucked
Gabe
up.
was doing nothing wrong.
I know.
Just driving his car.
Dude, that shit paranoids me. Like when I drive at night, sometimes, dude. Like, fuck, man. Why are they fucking? God, that's just the most selfish shit in the world.
Yeah.
I've like driven. I've like been in like a passenger seat drunk before when someone's driving. I look at the road and I'm like, there's no fucking way I could do
Yeah,
this.
fuck that. Dude.
Oh, I know.
I've never once in my life like considered even fucking getting in the car when I'm fucking hammered. That's just fucking. Even if I have a few beers, I don't even want to drive.
I remember.
Like,
I don't want a DUI.
that too. Like I don't want to. Yeah, it's fucking.
With my job, I'm fucking fucked if I get a DUI.
Even if I fucking don't feel drunk, I'm not even gonna like.
Yeah, I drove once buzzed, and I hated myself for it.
Yeah, well, you're a piece of shit. So I guess it makes
Well,
sense.
no, I mean, but I wasn't drunk, and like I was driving fine, but I was pretty pissed about myself. I was really mad at myself for a while.
That's shitty.
Yeah, and I mean, I was driving fine. It's just the fact that I was like, man.
Yeah, just moral of the story. You're a piece of shit if you do it.
Yeah,
Listen, yeah, I saw you pulling it up too, and I was like, here we fucking go. Who are you bullying this time?
Steve for driving buzzed.
Yeah, I can get it. Get that one more time.
Okay.
Fuck you, Steve. Say I'm an asshole. Come on, say I'm an asshole.
I'm a loser for doing that.
All right. Well, I mean, asshole would have preferred,
But no, I was really mad at myself, man, and I don't know why I did it. It's not worth it.
no shit. Get a fucking cab. Get a fucking
Uber. That's why. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Uber's clutch. I'm telling you, Uber's one of the best inventions ever.
Honestly, the only time I've ever had an issue with Uber is I was trying to get an Uber at 5 in. I couldn't get one. There were no cars around me. I even downloaded Lyft to try and get a Lyft.
Where were you trying to get an Uber from? Like, were you downtown Cleveland? Were you here?
No, I was in North Carolina, outside of a bar that I woke up out in front of.
Nice.
I remember one night, I know we found you in Cleveland and you were missing your
me
shoe.
and Aaron were talking about it the other night.
Yeah. I was like, hey guys, there's John, and you could barely walk.
I don't remember much of that night.
And you look at me, and you're like, hey Steve. You're like, hey bud, and I look at him like, where's your shoe? And you're like, I don't know.
That's actually the shoes I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, I don't know how you lost your fucking shoe, man.
I don't know how I found it. I just remember I woke up in the hotel room that next morning and I was like, how the fuck did I get here?
Yeah, you're partying to Clevelander.
Yeah, that was insane.
I had one of my first weekends in college. I got so drunk, I woke up in the back of this guy's backyard. I mixed Fireball and Bombay Sapphire.
What'd you say?
I love Bombay, dude.
I mixed.
I
I
love
woke up
Bombay.
the next day in this guy's backyard. I mixed. So I got Dr Pepper, Fireball, and Bombay Sapphire, and I mixed it.
Dude.
Fireball's disgusting.
I would literally rather get the fucking shit beat out of me than drink Fireball.
I drink too much.
Remember when you drank it at my house?
I drink too much Fireball. John's
Was it New Year's when?
it was going away thingy.
Remember
Is that what it was?
It was New Year's, but you're going away after it.
Oh, that's
Remember
right,
when I
that's
got
right.
so drunk?
I kept saluting him.
He would literally he drank the whole bottle so quick, and then you were literally going up to people, saluting them, and then trust falling into people.
Dude, I was fucking trash.
Everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Do you remember when we were talking about the other day when he puked in the couch?
Yeah.
Oh no, I woke up.
I
I fell asleep on the floor that night in the bathroom. And Dad went to take a shower.
Yeah,
He's like,
he
"Who's
woke
the
up-
asshole on the
Yeah,
floor?"
he like fucking then you came out in like a toga. You had just a sheet on, like a fucking toga.
Yeah, I was plastered, man.
Yeah,
I went to the hospital the next day for heart contraptions.
Heart.
Andrew Gray brought me to the hospital.
heart contraptions.
Is that what it is?
Like a heart murmur.
Like my heart,
Skipping
literally
beats.
Skipping beats.
So a murmur.
Yeah, Gray took me
Heart
to the,
contractions.
Your heart giving fucking birth.
whatever the fuck it's called.
It
But
sounds
no,
like you have fucking shit health. Or something.
Grabe took me to the hospital, man, and I remember Donna McLaughlin took care of me, and she's like, "Were you drinking last night?" I was like, "Yeah." Well, how much you drink? I drank a whole bottle of Bacardi. But too much beer. Took shots of Jack.
All I remember is there's this. For those who don't know, there's like this little house in my backyard that we call the villa. Like we were in there partying, and Steve was sitting on the couch.
I was cool, and just
And like I was outside,
boom.
and someone's like, "Steve's fucking puking," and this dumb motherfucker is just like laying back, just puking on himself. So me and Jason grabbed him by like the arm and the leg, and literally just threw him out in the yard.
Like a
No,
piece
you
of
guys,
shit.
you guys carried me to the house.
I definitely remember throwing you in the yard.
Fitch it. I threw up on Tony.
Someone might have.
I threw up on
carried you
Tony,
to the
but
house.
Tony, I apologize. He's like, dude, it's cool.
Tony, eh?
Oh, wow, I forgot he was there.
I think
Tony,
I think Kirk was plastered that night too.
Yo, dude, that's
Steve pitched to me today and I hit it.
That's the same. That's the same night. Remember when Kirk flipped the pong table? They just set the pong table up and we were playing for like 5 minutes, and he ran out there and flipped it.
No, I don't remember.
They're
that.
like, dude, what the fuck, man? And he just started laughing like a maniac, man.
Dude, my favorite Kirk moments when he went. It was at Edgewood lunch, and he ran into the cafeteria, and he's like, "The time has come." And everyone looked at him, and he walked out. People thought he was about to like shoot up the place.
Dude, that's fucking, I don't remember that.
Time has come. When he walked into the inner cafeteria.
And he's like, "The time has come."
He just turned around and walked away.
That is fucking hilarious.
Everyone's like, what the fuck?
Or
Nowadays, that would fucking induce panic.
I know.
Yeah, dude. It's so crazy how like you can't.
how
do
much
shit.
changed.
That's insane.
I remember when Scott Bancroft asked Alex Kirk out on when that guy from who would do the homecomings. You know how they would do like demos during lunch and stuff, and they would have people dance. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, he had that fucking dumbass DJ.
Homecoming,
And
when they have, like,
and Scott Bancroft wanted to Miss Fisher, and he was like, "Hey, I want to ask somebody to homecoming."
oh yeah.
And he asked out Kirk, and Miss Fisher,
What did Fisher say?
she literally was like, "You." She cussed at Scott.
She said the fuck. She said F word. I can't remember what context it was. Though. She goes, "You really fucked me."
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of her. All right, so this is a little flashback for everybody. God's Army.
God's Army.
All right, so who wants to talk?
I'll-
Steve, let's talk about
Okay.
God's Army.
Steve pitched to me today. I hit it.
What happened was there was a talent show, and we were in Mr. Anderjack's class. It was myself, John, Jason, our friend Aaron Starcher, and our good friend Joey Rivera.
One real quick to interject. Remember one time, I sat next to John in Anderjack's class, and one time Anderjack said something, and he said, "That's why I make the big bucks." And John said, "Yeah, I bet." And I spit my fucking water everywhere.
Our fucking math people.
Didn't he say Anderjack said if you don't go to
If you go to Kent Pula, you're a loser. And Mundo was like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yes. If you go to Kent State Ashtabula, you're a LOSER loser."
For the record, Anderjack's a fucking asshole.
But he's a cool, funny asshole.
I mean,
I don't
Remember when he's teaching us how to count cards? Where he was
I
like,
don't remember much of that class because it was math, so I
I
don't like math.
Literally, I'm really pathetic in math.
We're getting off topic. Go back to
But-
God's Army.
So it was.
That's fine.
So it was us three, our friend Aaron Starcher, and our friend Joey Rivera, and we all came up with the idea of, "Hey, let's do a talent show. Name our band God's Army."
I made that name, and the reason why I made the name is
That is false. I made the name.
it's crazy. I'm about to give you the backstory of why I made it. You dumb.
Well,
motherfucker.
this
I'm
is
stupid
about
as
to be
fuck.
fake news, folks.
You dumb motherfucker.
I made the name because there was at the time there was a show. There was an Amish show on TV, and the Amish mob was called God's Army. And during the preview, the girl was hiding in the closet. She goes, "Oh no, it's God's Army." That's why I called it God's Army. You lying motherfucking stupid asshole, you.
Oh no,
That's
it's
fake
God's
news.
Army.
Yeah.
I never knew.
No. You know what? You are right. I came up with the arm thing. The arm thing when we do God's Army.
That's
You know,
why
I stand corrected.
I'm so
No,
happy
you're right.
that's why.
No, you're right.
Oh,
Dude,
no,
the Amish Mafia
God's
was
Army.
fucked.
Oh,
But
my God.
we said the name. We come up with the name.
My phone. Try to look it up.
Yeah. So we come up with the name,
I'm not lying at all. That's 100% the reason.
and we decide that we're gonna cover "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey, and Jason and I are gonna dress as the lead singer, Steve Perry. John was lead guitar.
Joey had the bass.
Joey had Joey was keyboard or drums.
No, Joey was drums. Yeah. No, dude, Joey was fucking bass because then
Aaron was
drums.
guitar. And
God, you're so stupid.
But no, we all played a part. And,
I was guitar. I was lead guitar. Joey was bass. Aaron was fucking drums, and you two fuck faces were vocals.
and one was piano. I forgot who it was. But
Someone had a piano.
so we do this talent show, and we go to Miss Fisher, and Miss Fisher's like, "Yeah, absolutely, we're all for it." So we were on the we were never on the same page as Miss Fisher. We were doing it as a comedy act, like joking around. Miss Fisher thought we were serious.
And we missed the tryouts.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Well, we didn't know. We missed the tryouts because we did it late, but she actually ended up coming to
That's what- I
Edgewood.
know, we had to go to Edgewood. We had to go to our high school at like fucking 6 in the fucking morning.
Yeah, we had to be there 6 a.m. for Mr. Malak, Miss Fisher, and I don't know who the third person was. I think it was Champ.
Williamson was in there.
Oh, it was Williamson.
And wasn't Cray in there too? Literally, like the whole staff was in there.
So right away we have a fucking crowd, and these are people we see.
The show is called Amish Mafia, by the way.
Yeah, and so Jayson and I, everyone
We had like a fucking little fucking boombox, and we started.
I
Playing
know.
the
We
fucking-
had a week to memorize this song. I'm like, oh man, this is the easy song to memorize. I'm telling you, when you're on stage, you just go.
I'll never forget
Blank.
this until the day I die. The part of "Don't Stop Believing" where they say "streetlight people." Jayson said "streetlight demons."
He did.
Yes.
So we go up there.
Oh my god.
We go up there, and right away, just a small town girl living in alone. We're doing it, and right away, Miss Fisher went from smiling to, I want to eat a fucking bullet.
She was like, "Where the fuck are the instruments?" And we're like, "Yeah, no, we're just doing like air guitar and shit because like we don't have instruments."
Yeah, and then the guitar solo came on, and you guys were doing air guitar.
I was going fucking ham on that air guitar solo.
And then Aaron was doing the same thing, and then
Do
Joey's in
we-
the background
Do we
doing
have
drums.
that? Do we have that video still?
Bancroft filmed it.
So, oh fuck, dude, we gotta find that video. 'Cause that was fucking gold.
I found a CD of what Bancroft and I did
might have it
when
on
we
my
covered
phone.
songs.
I don't know if I have it on my phone. I used to have the video. I don't know. That shit was fucking gold, though, dude.
That, and then I completely forgot the words. And
Dude, that-
Jayson forgot the words, obviously.
Needless to
Sing
say,
Street Like
we
Demons.
didn't make the talent show.
Yeah.
We should have, dude. Because we went and watched the talent show and it was god awful.
I didn't go at a
They let the
baseball
junior
game.
high kids in. Like,
Yeah.
junior high kids in the high school.
David Richards
Fuck
and
this.
what's his name? Brandon Long,
they
the
did
Blues
pretty good. They
Brothers.
did pretty
They
good
did
then.
Soul Man. That was
Yeah,
pretty
they
cool.
did
They
pretty
won. That's the only act I got to see.
I don't know why we didn't. That was a fucking piece of shit talent show. I don't know why we
But
didn't.
Miss Fisher didn't get it. It was a freaking joke. We were doing it as a joke, and we didn't. And even if we didn't win, I just want to do it. Be like, hey, even though we didn't win, I still want to do
I
it.
came in at 6 in the fucking morning
To get denied.
to get denied. That's a fucking absurd. dude.
Remember in 8th grade when I did the talent show? I did Hey Mickey, dressed as a
I
cheerleader.
vaguely
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, and accidentally said something really stupid over the mic, and a bunch of people heard me. I went to say something on the mic, and I didn't know it was on, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm retarded." And half the people heard me say it.
You dumb. What are you doing, Jayson?
Trying to find a commercial. I found some wrong. I thought I found it for a second.
Oh no, it's God's Army.
God's Army.
I can't.
You're a son of a fucking bitch for thinking you.
No, you're right. I came up with the arm thing, the God's Army slogan.
Dude, because we were gonna go to the talent show. We were gonna set up a fucking table and sign autographs too.
No, remember the prank we were gonna do to Jayson with it?
We would have brought so much revenue for
I
that
know.
talent
Imagine,
show.
you know, the prank we were gonna do to Jayson too, when we were gonna tell him we made it, and we are gonna have him run out on stage by himself.
Oh, yeah.
And then he found out, and he almost gave me the worst nut tap of my entire life. Andrew Jack was all for it. He's like, "We gotta get Greenwood." He's like, "Yes, we're doing it. I'm talking to Fisher. We're getting him."
Dude, that
Andrew Jack like hated you. I don't know why.
probably 'cause Jason's a fucking asshole.
The teachers that I hated most in high school. Oh man,
hope-
Harper and I never seen eye to eye.
I hope people that don't know who any of these people are listening to this and they're like, "Oh man, I don't like those teachers either."
Yeah, Harper. Yeah, Mr. Harper was that traditional like '80s movies
He really
math
he looked
teacher.
Like he was right out of an '80s movie.
Yeah,
Had
I
like
mean,
a high and tight.
he looked. What's his name? The guy from Full Metal Jacket, who
Okay.
just died.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of a drill sergeant. But the Mr. Dick was legit. I loved Mr. Dick.
I forgot about him. Wow, fuck.
That's awful what happened to him too. How his son committed suicide and stuff.
Why would you say that?
No, it's very known now, but it's terrible. I mean, I think he lost his wife too.
Dude, I don't know.
That guy's
He was
went
a
through
nice guy,
so
so
much.
that's
Mr. Dick was one of the nicest people. When he would do his March of the Penguins dance, his tap dance, and act like a penguin, it was so funny.
He was a nutcase, but he's a good dude.
I remember Bancroft roasted Mr. Sardella flat out, like right to his face. Mr. Sardella was like, "Marry an ugly woman," and Scott's like, "Is that what you did, Mr. Sardella?"
Yeah, he flamed him.
And Mr. Sardella,
He should have just beat the fuck out of Scott. That would have been funny.
I remember Mr. Sardella roasted me too.
That's not hard to do.
But he was showing us like '60s propaganda,
Papa Granda?
propaganda
Papa Grant.
music, and I said something about Bruce Springsteen, and he goes, "Berkio, I don't give a shit what you think," flat out in front of the whole class. I was like, okay.
I mean, he didn't give a shit what you thought.
And I remember when the best Mr. Sardella moment, or watching The Pianist. And it's the part where the Nazi guy throws the Jewish guy out the window.
Yeah, in the
And
wheelchair.
Zappatelli, he's like, and Sardel's like, how'd that make you feel, Joey? And Joey was like, it was funny. Mr. Sardella literally wanted to fucking kill him. He's like, how's that funny, Mr. Zappatelli? How's that funny? Literally the next day, it was April 30th, Hitler's birthday. Joey walks in and goes, happy birthday, Hitler!
That's a good set for the reply. Jesus Christ. You find that shit?
Nah, I can't find it. It was such a long time ago. But it's definitely from the show Amish Mafia.
By the way, happy birthday, Hitler. Joking.
Yeah.
This fucking Yahoo thinks he made a name. I gave him whole backstory on why I did it. God's Army, the Amish fucking Mafia.
I can't get over her.
Amish
saying,
Mafia
it's
suck,
God's
man.
Army.
Yeah, today's his birthday. Wait, no, he died
It's
today.
420.
Yeah, no, he
His
died
birthday's
April
420,
30th
you
for
fuckface.
1940. I'm sorry.
Hey, Steve pitched me today and I hit it.
April 30th, 1945, he died.
All right, we're calling it. That's taps on this episode. So, Jason, say your goodbyes.
You go first, Steve.
Steve, say your goodbyes.
Jason, go first. On
Jason,
this.
say your
Goodbye, my Hungarian friends.
All right, Steve.
Good evening. Good evening. Good morning. Good evening, and good night.
What
So,
was that? Good evening. He's starting his fucking.
Good morning.
chainsaw
Good
or
evening,
getting-
and good night.
You're fucking so stupid. All right.
Steve pitched me and I hit it. Steve pitched me and I hit it.
All right, that's the end of this one. You done? You fucking done? Are you fucking done, Steven? All right, that's the end of this, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, thank you. Jason pitches.